One of the things that I like to brag about with community health centers is this public-private nonprofit partnership. And I believe that it serves as a model to help us solve other problems, whether it's our housing crisis, whether it's childcare. What the federal government has done consistently for community health centers is provide seed money, but set up expectations about here are the things that you need to do. And I think that we can simplify our process, whether it's around housing, whether it's around FEMA, whether it's around solving other problems like childcare. And that is to develop that same set of systems, but it's also about investing in the communities and not investing in sort of a federal arm of HUD, for example, right? It's about using HUD's ability to fund these local community programs and making sure that that red tape and that bureaucracy is really now down at the community level. How are we actually going to get these problems solved locally rather than trying to understand the regulations of the federal government? It should really just be a simple set. We are going to give you these dollars for housing. You figure it out, but we expect X number of units in X amount of time. Get it done. So I think the difference between a public-private partnership versus a public-private nonprofit partnership is when you lead with the nonprofits, yes, we're going to have to use for-profit agencies to help us maybe get something built, but it's a directive from the nonprofit, and it's the nonprofit that's controlling how the community is operating, not the developer coming in and telling the community, this is what we're going to do for you. That's a big difference because generally the nonprofit community programs, those are people that live here. Those are people that are experiencing our problems every day. Those are the people that know how to get things done, who the movers and shakers are, and what we need to do as a community. It's not a dictum from, again, whether it's HUD or FEMA, but rather it's just using that power of the federal government to give us that seed money in order for us to run free and actually accomplish the things that our community needs to accomplish.